Bhutan, Nepal, Malaysia, Turkey, to name a few. Hearty welcome to Dr. Vibhuti Venkateswarlu.
In Pursuit of Lakshmi, Rudolph and Rudolph. Also some of the books, landmark books, not written recently. It is written 1950, 1955. So Buddhism in South India, another important book. Traditional medication in India. So we are talking about Western education. Within that Western education, we are not getting the seat proper manner or legal manner, a fair manner. There is no transparency in NEET or this testing system, but we are expecting transparently getting seats in the examinations or medical seats. The whole idea is that we neglected our traditional medication long back. So if you read Buddhism in South India, you came to know that there was a well-known, renowned universities, Takshashila, Nalanda. So there was a traditional medication system. Due to various political reasons, the Buddhists were fled away into the other countries, and the bhikshus who are the skilled in the traditional medication knowledge we lost. If you want to see the Buddhist knowledge, go see the Maharashtra. There is a yellow Ajanta caves. We have that kind of before 4th century we have that type of knowledge. We forget our traditional medication. What I am saying is our traditional medication, our traditional knowledge we wiped out. We borrowed Western education, which is scientifically proved, okay, that is okay. But basically our Indian knowledge is forgotten, our knowledge is stolen by somebody, we completely neglected because of various reasons. Here I am referring Granny list in cornerstone, Indian Constitution a cornerstone. Because of Constitution, again we get education rights, employment rights and other political rights. Basically, education rights we acquired because of Constitution. So that's why it is a cornerstone, a document, constitutional document, a cornerstone, which will give people who are excluded from the mainstream society, they are getting into system. They educated, they are also educated in medical education, etc. All kind of education they acquired because of Constitution. Now the Constitution implements in the public sector, not private sector. Of course, we given reservation quota in private sector. Whatever may be the reason, the Constitution implements in public sector only. If you go into the private sector, it is not implemented. So unless public sector is strengthened, the education, quality education is not possible. So things going on, this kind of testing, we are getting seats by the money, by the lobby, etc., etc. We will produce medical gundas. Okay? They don't have ethics, they don't have morals, values. We will produce moralist people, moralist professionals. Already started some area, they are exploiting money from the people who are admitted in the hospitals. Already it was started. Coming 10 years, after 10 years, it will become very serious issue to the society because of this kind of testing system. Already we losing our rights, educational rights. It is very difficult to get the medical seat from the poorer sections. I don't know what is the situation in hill areas, especially Blue Mountains. Irlas, Badagas who are living there. I don't know the statistics of how many e-loss in the medical admissions, I don't know. Whereas in my place, Telangana, there was Nalamala forest. Most of the students, people are wife of, they are coming back at 10th class. No degree student is there from the census, two states, Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. The Nalamala forest covered Telangana and forest, they were called census. Here, Irlas are descendants. They came back various reasons to the Nalamala, two mountains. 15% of the tribes in the country, 15% of the population, there are no specialists checking there, no specialists visiting the tribes, hill areas, no government hospital is there. If it is hospital there is no doctor. So how they are healing their diseases? They have the traditional knowledge, they have the self-healing techniques. They know the medicinal value each and every plant. They know the knowledge, medical knowledge, but they are not getting the seat. How they are included in the system? What about their perception? We are discussing about our mainstream system who are not getting the seat, who are not entering into the mainstream. Because of this NEET system, we are now losing. Who are having money, they are entering into the system. But what about the tribes? You think about, you visit there, how they are feeling, how they healing their diseases. They are more traditional knowledge people. Their traditional knowledge is, we are not recognizing their knowledge at all. Kanchaila in my place, he wrote that their knowledge is we are not recognizing. He wrote post-Hindu India. As per his assumption, after 50, there is no Hindu. All will become Muslims, all will become Christians. There is no Hindu, as per his assumptions. According to his text book, Post-Hindu India. Please read it. But what about the tribes who are having plenty of tribal knowledge, medical knowledge, self-healing techniques? They are not getting into the mainstream system. They are not getting into this allopathy or Western education. What is the remedy? What is the remedy to include their participation? Our speaker, Jawab Nation, said that he referred UNO report that unless we include all the sections of the society, it is not a democracy. It is not democratic education system. So we have to include them into the service, medical service. They have to admit into the medical colleges. Unless we train them, unless we give medical education, it is not possible to appoint a doctor, public doctor, a government doctor. When there is a 10th class standard education, how can we expect medical education? So these are the issues. Not only these issues, we must understood because of our history. Our first speaker said that there is a system of filtering in the name of caste. In the name of caste, somebody will automatically be filtered. They are not allowed to into the education. So similarly, this NEET kind of system or any other system will come tomorrow or day after tomorrow. It will indirectly remove or exclude the people from the education or from the mainstream society. That is the main idea of the ruling communities, rulers or ruling governments. One government to start the policy, another government will come to implement the policy. So we must salute this Tamil Nadu state because of area. Because of area implemented 69% of reservation.
Yes,
There is no state implemented more than 49%. Historical experiences. Private sector is not workable. It is workable with public sector. And also, it is not workable unless we implement full-fledged manner this reservation policies. It is not possible bring them into mainstream society from the tribes are already back poor people, etc., etc. Within the reservations, after 1976, some people entered into the medical education, other education. Some people entered into the mainstream. Some people, not all the people. I told you, census, nobody qualified more than 10th class. I don't know the year loss, status of year loss and Badagas and other people here. In my area, census are, no, you cannot bring the one graduate student from the entire census community. So if it is the situation, that is the situation, how can you include the other communities into the mainstream society? So these government policies, whatever policies bring last 10 years or more than 10 years, these farmers policies are recently criminal laws they passed and other NEET policy all are centralizing. They have to control the system. They have to control the states. So, like Tamil Nadu or Punjab, they are not able to control the states. But remaining almost 29 countries, 29 states, except 2-3 states, all are controlled by the central government, by hook or crook. If they are not coming, my example, for example, recently our KCR, his daughter is arrested by the CBI, whether she involved or not, I don't know, but she arrested. If surrender, there is no arrest. If they are surrendered, there is no arrest. If not surrendered, they will arrest. So that was the technique by using central government. Their governments are surrendering. In case take the Mayawati also, she is upright, she is surrendered. Like several politicians are surrendered already. By using these techniques, central government playing the fraud on the constitution and federal governments. So no government is free from the influence. So influenced by the central government and also influenced by the multinational companies. Even central government is not free from the influence of multinational companies. These hospitals and medical, these are all under the control of multinational companies. They are playing, influencing even up to the Supreme Court. Supreme Court is independent judiciary as per Constitution. But is it independent? Do you think that is it independent judiciary right now? So we cannot expect independent judiciary, independent state governments because of these type of developments, involvement of multinational companies. So there is a great threat to the Indian Constitution when the central government is in full majority, and also half of the states in full majority. So as per Article 368 of Indian Constitution, government can change, amend the Constitution, including basic structure of the Constitution, by the 2/3 majority by the Parliament, both houses, as well as half of the states, ratification of half of the states. So when the half of the states in favor of the central government, they can change any article. That means when half of the states, more than half of the states in the power in favor of the central government, there is a great threat to the Constitution. When coalition government is there, there is a 100% security to the Constitution. It has to be remembered for the working of our Constitution. So, in the ancient time, knowledge is curtained or filtered by the caste system, and now they are filtering and excluding other modes of, by using other modes of techniques. They want to exclude people from the poorer sections and other people, tribes, Lee people, etc., etc. This is only idea or only direction from the ruling classes or ruling governances. With this, I end my presentation. Thank you for giving this opportunity.